Welcome back to Drowsy Tales Daily. Tonight, the people you trusted with your appearance and self-confidence became thieves. A salon owner who stole $680,000 from bridal packages. Cosmetic chemists who sold dangerous fake products that caused permanent skin damage. And beauty influencers who sponsored miracle cures turned out to be elaborate pyramid schemes. These are the beauty frauds that will make you question every product recommendation and salon visit. Our first story takes us to Beverly Hills, where Amanda seemed like the perfect salon owner at Glamour Paradise Spa. She had built a reputation over 8 years for providing luxury beauty treatments and exclusive cosmetic services to celebrity clients and wealthy customers. Amanda appeared genuinely passionate about helping clients achieve their beauty goals through premium treatments and personalized care. Amanda always makes me feel like royalty, and her treatments give me the confidence boost I need for red carpet events, praised actress Blake during a client testimonial interview. Her expertise in luxury beauty services makes every visit feel like a transformative experience that enhances my natural beauty. But clients began noticing their prepaid package treatments were being canceled or rescheduled repeatedly, with Amanda claiming that equipment upgrades and staff training requirements sometimes created temporary service interruptions that required flexibility from clients who had purchased comprehensive beauty packages. Amanda keeps canceling my facial appointments and says the new laser equipment needs calibration, but I paid $5,000 up front for a complete skincare package, complained client Charlotte to the salon's customer service coordinator. I've only received 2 treatments out of the 20 I paid for, and she keeps making excuses about equipment problems. When Charlotte demanded either service completion or refund processing, Amanda explained that luxury beauty equipment requires precise calibration and that service delays ensure clients receive the highest quality treatments rather than substandard services that could disappoint clients who invested in premium beauty experiences. Investigation revealed Amanda had been collecting payment for comprehensive beauty packages while deliberately understaffing and under-equipping the salon to reduce operational costs, then using client prepayments to fund personal expenses rather than providing the contracted beauty services. She'd been selling expensive treatment packages to generate immediate cash flow, then creating artificial service delays and equipment problems to avoid providing treatments while client money was diverted to personal use instead of salon operations. The scheme particularly harmed clients who had paid thousands of dollars for comprehensive beauty treatments but received minimal services while their payments funded Amanda's personal lifestyle rather than the luxury beauty experiences they had purchased. Amanda had been meeting revenue targets through prepayment collection while clients faced service fraud that violated beauty treatment agreements and customer service commitments. When beauty industry investigators examined her salon financial records, they discovered Amanda had collected over $680,000 in prepaid beauty packages while providing less than 30% of contracted services, defrauding clients who trusted salon agreements for comprehensive beauty treatments and luxury skincare services. Our second story brings us to Miami, where cosmetic chemist Derek had been developing skincare products and beauty formulations for 9 years at Tropical Glow Cosmetics. He was respected for his expertise in ingredient science and his commitment to creating effective beauty products that delivered promised results. Derek seemed dedicated to advancing cosmetic science through innovative formulations that enhanced customer beauty and skincare health. Derek's scientific approach to skincare formulation gives me confidence that products are safe and effective for achieving beauty goals, appreciated product development manager Elena during a formulation review meeting. His expertise in cosmetic chemistry ensures our products meet both safety standards and customer effectiveness expectations for premium beauty results. But customers began reporting adverse skin reactions and product failures from cosmetic formulations that didn't match advertised ingredients, with Derek claiming that cosmetic reactions can vary between individuals and that product effectiveness sometimes requires adjustment periods for skin adaptation to new formulations and active ingredients. Derek's anti-aging serum caused severe burns and scarring on my face, and he says individual reactions are unpredictable despite the product containing ingredients not listed on the label, explained injured customer Francisco to the cosmetic safety investigation team. The undisclosed ingredients caused permanent damage that contradicts safety testing and ingredient transparency promises. When Francisco demanded ingredient disclosure and safety explanation, Derek provided documentation suggesting skin reactions result from individual sensitivities and that cosmetic formulations follow industry safety standards for ingredient inclusion and product testing according to established cosmetic safety protocols. Investigation revealed Derek had been substituting expensive active ingredients with cheaper alternatives while maintaining premium pricing and safety claims, creating products that contained undisclosed chemicals and irritants that caused skin damage while customers believed they were purchasing safe, effective beauty treatments. He'd been replacing costly peptides and antioxidants with industrial chemicals and expired ingredients, creating formulations that failed safety testing but were marketed as premium cosmetics with false ingredient lists and safety certifications. The scheme particularly harmed customers who trusted ingredient transparency and safety testing but suffered permanent skin damage from cosmetic fraud that violated safety standards and ingredient disclosure requirements. Derek had been meeting cost reduction targets while customers faced health risks from cosmetic fraud that violated product safety commitments and ingredient honesty standards. When cosmetic safety investigators examined his formulation records, they found Derek had created over 400 unsafe cosmetic products while generating approximately $320,000 in cost savings through ingredient substitution, causing skin damage to hundreds of customers who trusted cosmetic safety and ingredient accuracy for their beauty and skincare health. Our third story takes us to New York City, where beauty influencer Gabriella had been promoting skincare products and beauty treatments through social media for 6 years. She had built a following of 2 million subscribers who trusted her product recommendations and beauty advice. Gabriella seemed genuinely committed to helping followers achieve their beauty goals through honest product reviews and effective beauty techniques. Gabriella always provides honest reviews, and her beauty tips have transformed my skincare routine, thanked follower Harrison during a social media engagement survey. Her authentic approach to beauty advice makes me trust her recommendations for products that actually deliver promised results. But followers began reporting that recommended products caused skin problems and failed to deliver advertised benefits, with Gabriella claiming that beauty results vary between individuals and that product effectiveness depends on consistent use and proper application according to manufacturer instructions and skincare routine integration. Gabriella promoted a miracle wrinkle cream that cost $300 and caused rashes instead of reducing wrinkles, complained follower Isabella to the influencer marketing investigation team. She never disclosed that she was paid to promote the product, and it clearly doesn't work as advertised in her sponsored content. When Isabella questioned the product effectiveness and sponsorship disclosure, Gabriella explained that beauty products require time to show results and that individual skin types can affect product performance, suggesting that proper application and patience are necessary for achieving advertised beauty benefits. Investigation revealed Gabriella had been accepting large payments from cosmetic companies to promote ineffective and potentially harmful products while presenting sponsored content as honest reviews, misleading followers who trusted her recommendations for safe and effective beauty products. She'd been receiving thousands of dollars per sponsored post to promote products she never actually used, creating fake before and after photos using professional makeup and lighting, and hiding sponsorship relationships while presenting paid promotions as genuine product recommendations. The scheme particularly harmed followers who spent significant money on expensive beauty products based on trusted recommendations but received ineffective or harmful products, while Gabriella profited from deceptive marketing that violated disclosure requirements and follower trust. Gabriella had been meeting influencer revenue targets while followers faced beauty fraud that violated sponsorship transparency and product recommendation honesty standards. When social media fraud investigators examined her promotional content, they discovered Gabriella had promoted over 200 ineffective beauty products while collecting approximately $450,000 in undisclosed sponsorship payments, defrauding followers who trusted honest beauty advice and product recommendations for their skincare and beauty investments. Our fourth story takes us to Las Vegas, where nail salon owner Julia had been providing manicure and pedicure services at Vegas Nails Boutique for 7 years. She was known for her artistic nail designs and attention to hygiene standards that ensured customer safety during nail care treatments. Julia seemed dedicated to providing excellent nail services that enhanced customer beauty while maintaining proper sanitation and safety protocols. Julia always creates beautiful nail art and maintains the cleanest salon environment I've experienced, appreciated regular customer Kevin during a salon satisfaction survey. Her artistic skills and attention to hygiene make every nail appointment feel safe and professionally executed for stunning results. But customers began developing nail infections and experiencing allergic reactions from nail treatments, with Julia claiming that nail care sometimes involves individual sensitivities and that skin reactions can result from personal care products or environmental factors rather than salon treatment procedures or hygiene practices. Julia's nail treatment caused a severe infection that required medical treatment, and she says infections can happen anywhere despite following proper salon hygiene procedures, explained injured customer Lauren to the nail salon investigation team. But multiple customers have reported similar infections, suggesting problems with salon sanitation rather than individual sensitivities or external factors. When Lauren demanded explanation for the infection outbreak, Julia provided documentation showing salon sanitation procedures followed state requirements, and that nail infections sometimes result from customer aftercare rather than salon treatment hygiene or equipment sterilization problems. Investigation revealed Julia had been reusing disposable nail tools and failing to properly sterilize equipment while maintaining false sanitation records that showed compliance with health department requirements, creating infection risks that endangered customer health and safety. She'd been using the same disposable files and buffers on multiple customers to reduce supply costs, failing to sterilize metal tools between clients, and using expired disinfectants that failed to kill bacteria and fungi that cause nail infections. The scheme particularly harmed customers who trusted salon hygiene standards but developed serious infections that required medical treatment due to unsanitary nail care practices that violated health regulations and customer safety expectations. Julia had been meeting cost reduction targets while customers faced health risks from sanitation fraud that violated hygiene standards and customer safety commitments. When health department investigators examined her salon practices, they found Julia had violated sanitation protocols for over 18 months while serving approximately 800 customers, causing nail infections in over 60 clients who required medical treatment for preventable health problems resulting from unsanitary nail care practices. Our fifth story takes us to Seattle, where cosmetic surgeon Marcus had been performing beauty procedures and aesthetic treatments at Northwest Beauty Center for 10 years. He was respected for his surgical expertise and his commitment to helping patients achieve their aesthetic goals through professional cosmetic procedures. Marcus seemed dedicated to providing excellent surgical results that enhanced patient confidence and natural beauty through skilled aesthetic medicine. Marcus always explains procedures thoroughly, and his surgical results exceed my expectations for natural-looking beauty enhancement, praised patient Natasha during a cosmetic surgery satisfaction survey. His expertise and attention to detail give me confidence that aesthetic procedures will achieve the natural results I want for enhanced beauty and self-confidence. But patients began experiencing surgical complications and unsatisfactory results from cosmetic procedures, with Marcus claiming that surgical outcomes can vary between individuals and that healing processes sometimes create temporary complications that require additional treatments for optimal aesthetic results. Marcus botched my rhinoplasty, and now I need reconstructive surgery to repair the damage, but he says complications are normal and wants to charge me again for corrective procedures, explained injured patient Oliver to the medical board investigation team. The surgical errors created permanent disfigurement that contradicts his promises of natural-looking results and professional surgical expertise. When Oliver filed a formal complaint about surgical negligence, Marcus provided medical documentation suggesting surgical complications resulted from patient healing factors and that additional procedures were necessary to achieve optimal results according to standard cosmetic surgery practice and patient care protocols. Investigation revealed Marcus had been performing procedures outside his specialty training while using unlicensed staff to assist with surgeries, creating dangerous conditions that resulted in surgical complications and patient injuries, while maintaining false credentials and staff certifications. He'd been performing complex facial surgeries without proper training, allowing unlicensed assistants to participate in surgical procedures, and using expired medications and non-sterile equipment that created infection risks and surgical complications for patients who trusted professional medical care. The scheme particularly harmed patients who underwent cosmetic procedures expecting professional medical expertise but received substandard care that caused permanent injuries and disfigurement requiring corrective surgery and medical treatment. Marcus had been meeting surgical volume targets while patients faced medical risks from surgical fraud that violated medical standards and patient safety commitments. When medical board investigators examined his practice records, they discovered Marcus had performed over 300 procedures outside his training while using unlicensed staff, causing surgical complications in approximately 40% of patients who required additional medical treatment for preventable injuries resulting from substandard cosmetic surgery practices. Our sixth story takes us to Atlanta, where beauty supply store owner Patricia had been selling cosmetic products and beauty tools at Peach State Beauty Supply for 8 years. She was known for carrying high-quality beauty brands and providing expert advice about product selection for customer needs. Patricia seemed committed to offering authentic beauty products that helped customers achieve their skincare and makeup goals through reliable product quality. Patricia always carries authentic brand name products, and her expertise helps me choose the right cosmetics for my skin type and beauty needs, appreciated customer Quinn during a store satisfaction survey. Her knowledge of beauty products and commitment to quality gives me confidence that purchases will deliver expected results and value. But customers began discovering that expensive brand name products were actually counterfeit items with fake packaging, with Patricia claiming that beauty products sometimes have packaging variations and that authentic items can appear different due to manufacturing changes or regional distribution differences. Patricia sold me fake MAC makeup that caused skin irritation, and when I complained, she insisted the products were authentic despite obvious packaging differences, protested customer Roberto to the beauty supply investigation team. The counterfeit cosmetics didn't match authentic product quality and caused adverse reactions that genuine products wouldn't create. When Roberto demanded refund for counterfeit products, Patricia provided supplier documentation claiming products were purchased through authorized distribution channels and that packaging concerns might result from updated brand designs or manufacturing improvements rather than authenticity problems. Investigation revealed Patricia had been purchasing counterfeit beauty products from unauthorized suppliers while selling them at authentic product prices, creating dangerous health risks for customers who trusted product authenticity and brand quality standards for their beauty and skincare needs. She'd been buying fake cosmetics that contained harmful chemicals and contaminants not found in authentic products, creating counterfeit packaging that mimicked genuine brands, and selling dangerous beauty products while customers believed they were purchasing safe, effective brand name cosmetics. The scheme particularly harmed customers who paid premium prices for authentic beauty products but received dangerous counterfeits that caused skin damage and allergic reactions, while Patricia profited from authenticity fraud that violated consumer trust and product safety standards. Patricia had been meeting profit targets through counterfeit sales while customers faced health risks from product fraud that violated authenticity commitments and consumer safety expectations. When beauty industry investigators examined her product sourcing, they found Patricia had sold over 1,200 counterfeit beauty products while generating approximately $280,000 in fraudulent profits, endangering customer health through fake cosmetics that contained harmful chemicals and failed to meet safety standards for authentic beauty products. Our seventh story takes us to Chicago, where spa director Samuel had been overseeing wellness treatments and beauty services at Windy City Wellness Spa for 9 years. He was respected for his holistic approach to beauty and wellness that combined traditional spa treatments with modern aesthetic procedures. Samuel seemed dedicated to providing comprehensive beauty services that enhanced both physical appearance and overall wellness through integrated spa treatments. Samuel's wellness approach to beauty treatments addresses both inner and outer health for comprehensive beauty enhancement, noted spa operations manager Teresa during a service quality review. His holistic expertise helps clients achieve lasting beauty results through treatments that support overall wellness and aesthetic goals. But clients began experiencing adverse reactions from spa treatments that combined unauthorized chemicals and unregulated procedures, with Samuel claiming that holistic beauty treatments sometimes involve adjustment periods and that individual responses to wellness procedures can vary based on personal health factors and treatment sensitivity levels. Samuel's detox facial treatment caused chemical burns and permanent scarring, but he says holistic treatments can cause temporary discomfort during the healing process, explained injured client Victor to the spa safety investigation team. The treatment used unauthorized chemicals that weren't disclosed and caused permanent damage that contradicts wellness and safety promises. When Victor demanded treatment explanation and ingredient disclosure, Samuel provided documentation suggesting wellness treatments involve natural healing processes and that temporary discomfort demonstrates treatment effectiveness according to holistic beauty principles and alternative medicine approaches. Investigation revealed Samuel had been mixing unauthorized chemicals and performing unlicensed medical procedures while presenting dangerous treatments as safe wellness services, creating health risks for clients who trusted spa safety and treatment expertise for their beauty and wellness goals. He'd been combining industrial chemicals with spa treatments to create more dramatic results, performing laser procedures without proper licensing, and using expired and contaminated products while clients believed they were receiving safe, professional wellness treatments. The scheme particularly harmed clients who sought safe beauty enhancement but suffered permanent injuries from dangerous treatments that violated spa safety standards and wellness treatment regulations. Samuel had been meeting treatment revenue targets while clients faced health risks from wellness fraud that violated spa safety commitments and treatment authenticity standards. When spa regulatory investigators examined his treatment protocols, they discovered Samuel had performed over 200 unauthorized treatments while causing permanent injuries to approximately 30 clients who required medical treatment for preventable health problems resulting from dangerous spa procedures, presented as safe wellness treatments. Our eighth story brings us to Phoenix, where makeup artist Teresa had been providing bridal makeup and special event beauty services through Desert Rose Beauty for 6 years. She was known for her artistic skills and reliability for important occasions when clients needed flawless makeup that lasted throughout special events. Teresa seemed genuinely committed to helping clients look their best for weddings, graduations, and important celebrations through professional makeup artistry. Teresa always creates stunning makeup looks that last all day and make me feel confident for special occasions, thanked bride Victoria during a wedding makeup testimonial. Her artistic expertise and attention to detail ensure perfect makeup that photographs beautifully and maintains flawless appearance throughout important events. But brides began experiencing makeup disasters on their wedding days when Teresa failed to appear or provided substandard services, with Teresa claiming that scheduling conflicts and health emergencies sometimes create unavoidable service disruptions that require last-minute arrangement changes for special event makeup services. Teresa never showed up for my wedding makeup and left me scrambling to find replacement services on my wedding morning, explained devastated bride William to the bridal services investigation team. Her absence ruined my wedding morning and created unnecessary stress during what should have been the most beautiful day of my life. When William demanded explanation for the service failure, Teresa claimed she had experienced a family emergency that prevented wedding attendance and offered to reschedule makeup services for a future date when her availability would permit professional makeup application. Investigation revealed Teresa had been deliberately overbooking wedding dates while accepting deposits from multiple brides for the same time slots, then choosing higher-paying clients while abandoning lower-paying customers without notice or refund, creating wedding day disasters for brides who trusted professional makeup commitments. She'd been collecting deposits from numerous brides for identical wedding dates, then selecting clients who paid premium rates while leaving other brides without makeup services on their wedding day, keeping all deposits while providing services to only some customers. The scheme particularly harmed brides who faced makeup emergencies on their wedding day and couldn't find replacement services, creating lasting disappointment and stress during important life celebrations that should have been enhanced by professional beauty services. Teresa had been maximizing deposit revenue while brides faced service abandonment that violated wedding makeup agreements and special event service commitments. When bridal service investigators examined her booking records, they discovered Teresa had abandoned over 80 brides while collecting approximately $140,000 in deposits from customers who never received contracted wedding makeup services for their special celebrations. Our ninth story takes us to Dallas, where beauty school instructor Victor had been teaching cosmetology and beauty techniques at Lone Star Beauty Academy for 7 years. He was respected for his expertise in beauty education and his commitment to preparing students for successful careers in the beauty industry. Victor seemed dedicated to providing comprehensive beauty education that equipped students with skills needed for professional success in cosmetology and aesthetic services. Victor's teaching expertise provides comprehensive beauty education that prepares students for successful careers in the beauty industry, noted Academy Director Ava during an educational quality review. His knowledge of industry techniques and standards helps ensure graduates are well prepared for professional beauty work and client service excellence. But students began failing state licensing exams despite completing beauty school programs, with Victor claiming that licensing requirements are complex and that exam failure sometimes results from test anxiety and individual study habits rather than educational program deficiencies or inadequate instruction quality. Victor's beauty program didn't prepare me for the state licensing exam, and now I can't work in the beauty industry despite paying $15,000 for cosmetology education, complained student Blake to the Beauty Education Investigation Team. The program failed to teach essential skills and techniques required for professional licensing and beauty industry employment. When Blake demanded educational refund for inadequate instruction, Victor explained that beauty education involves comprehensive skill development and that licensing success depends on individual student effort and practice beyond classroom instruction according to state educational requirements and industry standards. Investigation revealed Victor had been providing substandard beauty education while falsifying student progress records to maintain accreditation and enrollment, creating graduates who lacked essential skills for professional beauty work but believed they had received comprehensive training for industry success. He'd been reducing instructional time to cut educational costs, failing to teach required techniques and safety procedures, and creating false student assessment records that showed skill mastery when students actually lacked competency for professional beauty work and licensing requirements. The scheme particularly harmed students who invested significant money and time in beauty education but graduated without skills needed for professional employment, facing career disappointment and financial losses from educational fraud that violated training commitments and industry preparation standards. Victor had been meeting cost reduction targets while students faced career failure from educational fraud that violated beauty training standards and professional preparation commitments. When beauty education investigators examined his instructional records, they found Victor had graduated over 300 inadequately trained students while maintaining false accreditation through fraudulent assessment documentation, creating career barriers for students who trusted comprehensive beauty education for professional industry success. Our 10th story brings us to San Francisco, where organic skincare manufacturer William had been developing natural beauty products at Golden Gate Organics for 8 years. He was known for his commitment to natural ingredients and sustainable beauty practices that appealed to environmentally conscious consumers. William seemed dedicated to creating effective organic skincare that provided beauty benefits without harmful chemicals or environmental impact. William's organic approach to skincare provides effective beauty results while supporting environmental sustainability and natural ingredient safety, appreciated environmental beauty advocate Charlotte during a product review interview. His commitment to natural beauty alternatives gives consumers confidence in products that enhance beauty without compromising health or environmental values. But customers began discovering that products marketed as organic and natural actually contain synthetic chemicals and harmful additives, with William claiming that natural product preservation sometimes requires minimal synthetic components and that organic certification allows certain processing aids that maintain product safety and effectiveness. William's organic moisturizer caused severe allergic reactions, and laboratory testing revealed synthetic fragrances and preservatives not listed on natural ingredient labels, reported customer Diana to the Organic Product Investigation Team. The undisclosed chemicals contradict organic marketing claims and caused health problems that natural products shouldn't create for consumers seeking chemical-free beauty alternatives. When Diana demanded ingredient transparency and organic certification verification, William provided documentation suggesting organic standards allow certain processing components and that synthetic ingredients were used in minimal quantities that meet organic certification requirements for natural beauty products. Investigation revealed William had been falsifying organic certifications while using conventional synthetic ingredients in products marketed as natural and organic, creating health risks for consumers who trusted organic labeling for chemical-free beauty products and environmental safety. He'd been purchasing synthetic chemicals and conventional ingredients at lower costs, creating fake organic certification documents, and marketing chemical-based products as natural alternatives while consumers believed they were purchasing safe, organic beauty treatments. The scheme particularly harmed consumers who paid premium prices for organic beauty products but received conventional chemical formulations that caused allergic reactions and health problems, while William profited from organic fraud that violated certification standards and consumer trust in natural beauty alternatives. William had been meeting profit targets through false organic marketing, while consumers faced health risks from labeling fraud that violated organic certification commitments and natural product authenticity standards. When organic certification investigators examined his manufacturing records, they discovered William had falsified organic documentation for over 800 beauty products while generating approximately $530,000 in fraudulent organic sales, endangering consumer health through fake natural products that contained undisclosed synthetic chemicals and conventional beauty ingredients. Our 11th story takes us to Boston, where beauty salon chain owner Xavier had been operating elite beauty salons across multiple locations for 9 years. He was respected for building a successful beauty business that provided consistent service quality across different salon locations. Xavier seemed committed to expanding professional beauty services that met high standards for customer satisfaction and service excellence throughout his salon network. Xavier's salon chain provides reliable beauty services and consistent quality across all locations, noted beauty industry analyst Yolanda during a franchise success evaluation. His business expertise helps maintain service standards while expanding beauty services to serve more customers throughout the metropolitan area. But customers began experiencing inconsistent service quality and billing discrepancies across salon locations, with Xavier claiming that multi-location operations sometimes involve coordination challenges and that service variations can result from staff training differences and equipment variations between different salon facilities. Xavier's salon charged my credit card for services I never received, and when I complained, they said billing errors can occur across multiple locations, protested customer Aaron to the salon chain investigation team. The unauthorized charges appear to be systematic rather than isolated billing mistakes, suggesting deliberate fraud rather than operational errors. When Aaron disputed fraudulent charges across multiple salon visits, Xavier explained that salon billing systems sometimes experience synchronization problems between locations and that charge discrepancies would be resolved through corporate billing review and correction procedures. Investigation revealed Xavier had been coordinating billing fraud across salon locations while staff collected unauthorized charges from customers who received partial services, creating systematic revenue theft that exploited customer trust in professional salon billing and service delivery. He'd been training staff to add unauthorized charges for premium services that weren't provided, coordinating billing manipulation across locations to make fraud detection more difficult, and creating false service records that justified fraudulent charges while customers received substandard treatments. The scheme particularly harmed customers who trusted salon chain consistency but faced billing fraud and service failures across multiple locations, while Xavier profited from coordinated theft that violated customer billing agreements and service quality expectations. Xavier had been meeting revenue targets through systematic billing fraud while customers faced financial losses from service fraud that violated salon billing honesty and treatment delivery commitments. When beauty industry investigators examined his multi-location operations, they discovered Xavier had coordinated billing fraud across 12 salon locations while stealing approximately $720,000 from customers who trusted professional salon billing and service delivery standards throughout his beauty business network. Our 12th story brings us to Denver, where beauty product distributor Zara had been supplying cosmetics and beauty tools to salons and retailers throughout Colorado for 6 years. She was known for her reliable distribution network and competitive pricing that that helped beauty businesses maintain inventory while serving customer needs effectively. Zara seemed committed to providing authentic beauty products that supported salon operations and retail success through dependable distribution services. Zara's distribution expertise ensures reliable beauty product supply while maintaining competitive pricing for salon operations, appreciated salon owner Bruce during a supplier evaluation review. Her distribution network helps maintain inventory while supporting business profitability through dependable product sourcing and delivery services. But salons began receiving expired and contaminated beauty products that caused customer reactions and service failures, with Zara claiming that beauty product distribution involves complex supply chains and that occasional quality issues can result from storage conditions and transportation factors beyond distributor control. Zara supplied expired hair dye that caused severe scalp burns for multiple salon customers, but she says product quality issues are manufacturer responsibility rather than distribution problems, explained salon manager Carlos to the beauty product investigation team. The expired products created dangerous customer reactions and liability problems that should have been prevented by proper distribution quality control and product safety verification. When Carlos demanded explanation for product safety failures, Zara provided supplier documentation suggesting quality problems resulted from manufacturer issues and that distribution companies rely on supplier certifications for product safety and quality assurance according to industry distribution standards. Investigation revealed Zara had been purchasing expired and rejected beauty products from liquidation sales while selling them to salons as fresh inventory, creating dangerous customer exposure to contaminated cosmetics and expired chemicals that caused skin damage and allergic reactions throughout her distribution network. She'd been buying expired hair dyes, contaminated skincare products, and recalled cosmetics at discount prices, then relabeling products with false expiration dates and selling dangerous inventory to salons while maintaining distribution agreements for fresh, safe beauty products. The scheme particularly harmed salon customers who suffered chemical burns and allergic reactions from expired beauty products, while salons faced liability and reputation damage from distribution fraud that violated product safety and quality commitments. Zara had been meeting profit targets through expired product sales while customers faced health risks from distribution fraud that violated product safety standards and beauty industry quality expectations. When beauty product safety investigators examined her distribution records, they found Zara had sold over 1,500 expired and contaminated beauty products while generating approximately $360,000 in fraudulent profits, causing health problems for hundreds of salon customers who trusted product safety and quality through professional beauty distribution networks. Our 13th story takes us to Nashville, where beauty pageant coordinator David had been organizing beauty competitions and talent showcases for 7 years. He was known for his expertise in pageant production and his commitment to providing fair competition opportunities for contestants seeking beauty and talent recognition. David seemed dedicated to creating positive pageant experiences that celebrated contestant achievements and provided opportunities for personal growth and recognition in beauty competitions. David's pageant expertise creates fair competition opportunities while celebrating contestant achievements and personal development, noted pageant industry observer Elena during a competition quality evaluation. His organizational skills help maintain pageant integrity while providing meaningful recognition and growth opportunities for beauty competition participants. But contestants began experiencing pageant fraud and unfair judging that favored certain participants regardless of performance. With David claiming that beauty pageant judging involves subjective evaluation criteria and that competition results sometimes generate controversy despite following established judging procedures and evaluation standards. David's pageant was rigged in favor of contestants who paid extra fees, and legitimate competition was undermined by corruption and bias, complained contestant Frank to the pageant investigation team. The unfair judging violated competition integrity and denied deserving contestants recognition they earned through talent and preparation for beauty competition excellence. When Frank filed formal complaints about pageant corruption, David explained that beauty competitions involve complex judging criteria and that contestant concerns about fairness sometimes result from competitive disappointment rather than actual judging bias or competition integrity problems. Investigation revealed David had been accepting bribes from contestants and their families to influence judging results while maintaining false competition records that showed fair evaluation, creating corrupted pageant outcomes that violated competition integrity and contestant trust in fair beauty competition standards. He'd been selling pageant titles to highest bidders regardless of contestant performance, coordinating with judges to provide predetermined results, and creating false evaluation records that justified corrupted outcomes while contestants believed they were participating in legitimate beauty competitions. The scheme particularly harmed talented contestants who deserved recognition based on merit, but lost opportunities to contestants who purchased victories through bribery, creating unfair competition that violated pageant integrity and contestant development opportunities. David had been generating unauthorized pageant revenue while contestants faced competition fraud that violated fair judging standards and beauty pageant integrity commitments. When pageant industry investigators examined his competition records, they discovered David had corrupted over 50 beauty pageants while collecting approximately $190,000 in bribes from contestants, undermining competition integrity and denying recognition to deserving participants who trusted fair beauty competition evaluation. Our 14th story brings us to Portland, where beauty blogger Grace had been reviewing cosmetic products and providing beauty advice through her popular website for 8 years. She had built a reputation for honest product reviews and helpful beauty tips that guided consumer purchasing decisions. Grace seemed committed to providing authentic beauty advice that helped readers make informed decisions about cosmetic products and beauty treatments. Grace always provides honest beauty reviews, and her advice has helped me avoid ineffective products while finding cosmetics that actually work, thanked reader Harrison during a blog engagement survey. Her authentic approach to beauty blogging gives me confidence in product recommendations and helps me make smart beauty purchasing decisions based on reliable information. But readers began discovering that Grace's positive reviews were actually paid advertisements for ineffective products, with Grace claiming that beauty product effectiveness varies between individuals and that sponsored content disclosure requirements sometimes create confusion about the relationship between editorial content and advertising partnerships. Grace gave 5-star reviews to products that didn't work and never disclosed her sponsorship payments, causing me to waste money on ineffective cosmetics, complained reader Isabella to the beauty blogging investigation team. Her undisclosed sponsored content violated reader trust and led to poor purchasing decisions based on deceptive product recommendations rather than honest beauty advice. When Isabella demanded transparency about sponsored content relationships, Grace explained that beauty blogging involves complex partnerships with brands and that disclosure requirements are evolving while blogger relationships with cosmetic companies help provide readers with product information and exclusive access to new beauty innovations. Investigation revealed Grace had been accepting large payments from cosmetic companies to write positive reviews for ineffective products while hiding sponsorship relationships and presenting paid advertisements as honest editorial content, misleading readers who trusted authentic beauty advice for their cosmetic purchasing decisions. She'd been receiving thousands of dollars per positive review from companies selling ineffective or dangerous beauty products, creating fake product testing experiences and before and after photos, and hiding financial relationships while readers believed they were receiving unbiased beauty advice. The scheme particularly harmed readers who spent significant money on expensive beauty products based on trusted reviews, but received ineffective cosmetics, while Grace profited from deceptive marketing that violated disclosure requirements and reader trust in authentic beauty guidance. Grace had been meeting blogging revenue targets while readers faced beauty fraud that violated content authenticity commitments and consumer guidance standards. When beauty blogging investigators examined her content and financial records, they discovered Grace had written over 400 deceptive product reviews while collecting approximately $380,000 in undisclosed sponsorship payments, misleading readers who trusted honest beauty advice for their cosmetic and skincare purchasing decisions. Our 15th story takes us to Houston, where cosmetic testing laboratory director Isaac had been conducting product safety evaluations and efficacy testing for beauty companies for 9 years. He was respected for his scientific expertise and commitment to ensuring cosmetic products met safety standards before reaching consumer markets. Isaac seemed dedicated to protecting consumer safety through rigorous testing that verified product claims and ingredient safety for public health protection. Isaac's testing expertise ensures cosmetic products meet safety standards while verifying effectiveness claims for consumer protection, noted industry safety advocate Julia during a laboratory evaluation review. His scientific approach helps maintain public confidence in beauty product safety and effectiveness through rigorous testing and evaluation procedures. But dangerous beauty products were reaching market despite receiving safety certifications from Isaac's laboratory, with Isaac claiming that cosmetic testing involves complex scientific procedures and that safety evaluations sometimes fail to predict all possible consumer reactions despite following established testing protocols and safety assessment standards. Isaac's laboratory certified dangerous skincare products as safe, but they caused severe allergic reactions and chemical burns for multiple consumers, reported safety investigator Kevin to the cosmetic testing investigation team. The false safety certifications allowed harmful products to reach market and endanger public health through inadequate testing and fraudulent safety evaluation procedures. When Kevin demanded explanation for testing failures, Isaac provided documentation suggesting cosmetic safety testing follows industry standards and that consumer reactions sometimes result from individual sensitivities that can't be predicted through standard laboratory testing and safety evaluation protocols. Investigation revealed Isaac had been accepting bribes from cosmetic companies to provide false safety certifications for dangerous products while maintaining fraudulent testing records that showed compliance with safety standards, allowing harmful cosmetics to reach consumers who trusted laboratory safety verification for product protection. He'd been providing safety certifications without conducting required testing, accepting payments to approve dangerous formulations that failed safety standards, and creating false testing documentation that showed compliance while products contained harmful chemicals and irritants that endangered consumer health. The scheme particularly harmed consumers who suffered chemical burns, allergic reactions, and permanent skin damage from products that carried false safety certifications, while Isaac profited from testing fraud that violated laboratory integrity and consumer protection responsibilities. Isaac had been meeting laboratory revenue targets while consumers faced health risks from safety fraud that violated testing standards and public health protection commitments. When cosmetic safety investigators examined his laboratory records, they discovered Isaac had provided false safety certifications for over 600 dangerous beauty products while collecting approximately $420,000 in bribes from cosmetic companies, endangering public health through fraudulent testing that allowed harmful products to reach consumers who trusted laboratory safety verification. Our 16th story brings us to San Diego, where beauty supply chain manager Laura had been coordinating product sourcing and distribution logistics for Pacific Beauty Distribution for 7 years. She was known for her expertise in beauty industry logistics and her ability to maintain reliable supply chains that ensured product availability for retailers and salons. Laura seemed committed to optimizing distribution efficiency that supported beauty business operations and customer satisfaction through dependable product sourcing and delivery services. Laura's supply chain expertise ensures reliable beauty product distribution while maintaining cost efficiency for retailer operations, appreciated retail manager Marcus during a distribution evaluation review. Her logistics coordination helps maintain inventory availability while supporting business profitability through effective supply chain management and distribution optimization. But retailers began receiving counterfeit beauty products mixed with authentic inventory, with Laura claiming that supply chain complexity sometimes creates sourcing challenges and that product authentication can be difficult when working with multiple suppliers and international distribution networks. Laura's distribution included counterfeit MAC cosmetics mixed with authentic products, creating customer safety risks and legal liability for our retail operations, complained store owner Nancy to the beauty distribution investigation team. The counterfeit products caused customer reactions and reputation damage that could have been prevented by proper supply chain verification and product authentication procedures. When Nancy demanded explanation for counterfeit product distribution, Laura provided supplier documentation suggesting authentication challenges result from complex international sourcing and that counterfeit detection requires specialized expertise that may not be available through standard distribution quality control procedures. Investigation revealed Laura had been deliberately purchasing counterfeit beauty products from unauthorized manufacturers while mixing them with authentic inventory to increase profit margins, creating dangerous consumer exposure to fake cosmetics that contained harmful chemicals and failed to meet safety standards for legitimate beauty products. She'd been sourcing counterfeit cosmetics that replicated popular brands at fraction of authentic costs, mixing fake products with genuine inventory to make detection more difficult, and maintaining false sourcing records that showed authentic product procurement while retailers received dangerous counterfeit cosmetics. The scheme particularly harmed retailers who faced customer safety incidents and legal liability from counterfeit products, while Laura profited from authentication fraud that violated supply chain integrity and product safety commitments. Laura had been meeting profit targets through counterfeit distribution while retailers faced reputation damage from product fraud that violated supply chain authenticity and consumer safety standards. When beauty industry investigators examined her sourcing records, they found Laura had distributed over 2,500 counterfeit beauty products while generating approximately $640,000 in fraudulent profits, endangering consumer safety through fake cosmetics that contained harmful chemicals and failed to meet legitimate beauty product safety standards. Our 17th story brings us to Orlando, where beauty franchise consultant Oscar had been advising entrepreneurs on beauty business opportunities and franchise investments for 8 years. He was known for his expertise in beauty industry business development and his success in helping clients establish profitable beauty enterprises. Oscar seemed committed to providing honest business guidance that helped aspiring beauty entrepreneurs achieve success through legitimate franchise opportunities and sound business planning. Oscar's franchise expertise helps beauty entrepreneurs understand business opportunities while avoiding investment risks through sound business planning, noted franchise industry observer Patricia during a business development evaluation. His guidance helps ensure franchise investments are legitimate and profitable for entrepreneurs seeking beauty industry success through established business models. But aspiring beauty entrepreneurs began losing significant investments in fraudulent franchise opportunities that never provided promised business support, with Oscar claiming that franchise success depends on individual effort and market conditions, and that business challenges sometimes require additional investment and flexible expectations from franchise operators seeking beauty industry success. Oscar sold me a beauty salon franchise that doesn't exist, and I lost $50,000 in franchise fees for a business opportunity that was completely fabricated, explained devastated investor Quinn to the franchise fraud investigation team. The fraudulent franchise promises included training, equipment, and ongoing support that were never provided, leaving me with massive financial losses and no business opportunity. When Quinn demanded franchise refund and business explanation, Oscar provided documentation suggesting franchise investments involve business risks and that success requires market research and operational expertise that may exceed initial franchise training and support capabilities. Investigation revealed Oscar had been creating completely fictitious beauty franchise opportunities while collecting franchise fees from entrepreneurs who believed they were investing in legitimate business opportunities with established brand support and proven business models. He'd been creating fake franchise documentation, fabricating business success stories and financial projections, and collecting franchise fees for non-existent beauty businesses while entrepreneurs believed they were purchasing legitimate franchise opportunities with ongoing corporate support. The scheme particularly harmed aspiring entrepreneurs who invested life savings in fake franchise opportunities but received no business assets or support, while Oscar profited from franchise fraud that violated business investment trust and entrepreneurial opportunity commitments. Oscar had been meeting investment collection targets while entrepreneurs faced financial devastation from franchise fraud that violated business opportunity, authenticity, and investment protection standards. When franchise fraud investigators examined his business records, they discovered Oscar had sold over 60 fake beauty franchises while collecting approximately $890,000 in fraudulent franchise fees from entrepreneurs who lost investments in non-existent business opportunities that violated franchise legitimacy and business development commitments. Our 18th story brings us to Minneapolis, where Beauty Academy accreditation specialist Rachel had been evaluating educational programs and maintaining school certifications for Minnesota Beauty Education Board for 9 years. She was respected for her expertise in beauty education standards and her commitment to ensuring schools provided quality training that prepared students for professional beauty careers. Rachel seemed dedicated to maintaining educational excellence that protected student interest in industry standards through rigorous school evaluation and accreditation oversight. Rachel's accreditation expertise ensures beauty schools meet educational standards while protecting student investments in professional training, appreciated education quality advocate Stephen during an accreditation review meeting. Her evaluation procedures help maintain industry training quality while ensuring students receive education that prepares them for successful beauty careers and professional licensing requirements. But beauty schools were maintaining accreditation despite providing substandard education that failed to prepare students for licensing exams. With Rachel claiming that educational evaluation involves complex criteria and that student success depends on individual effort and study habits beyond school curriculum and instructional quality factors. Rachel approved accreditation for beauty schools that graduated students who consistently failed licensing exams, suggesting inadequate educational standards and evaluation procedures. Reported education investigator Tina to the accreditation fraud investigation team. The accreditation failures allowed schools to continue operating while students received substandard education that didn't prepare them for professional licensing and career success in the beauty industry. When education authorities questioned accreditation standards, Rachel explained that beauty education involves diverse teaching methods and that licensing success requires student commitment and practice that may exceed classroom instruction according to individual learning capabilities and professional preparation requirements. Investigation revealed Rachel had been accepting bribes from beauty schools to maintain accreditation despite educational deficiencies while creating false evaluation records that showed compliance with educational standards, allowing schools to continue operating while students received inadequate training that failed to prepare them for professional beauty careers. She'd been providing accreditation approval without conducting required school evaluations, accepting payments to overlook educational deficiencies that should have resulted in accreditation loss, and creating false inspection records that showed compliance while schools failed to meet basic educational standards for student preparation. The scheme particularly harmed students who invested significant money and time in beauty education but graduated without skills needed for professional licensing, while Rachel profited from accreditation fraud that violated educational standards and student protection responsibilities. Rachel had been meeting accreditation revenue targets while students faced career failure from educational fraud that violated training quality standards and professional preparation commitments. When education fraud investigators examined her accreditation records, they found Rachel had provided false accreditation approval for over 40 beauty schools while collecting approximately $270,000 in bribes from educational institutions, creating career barriers for thousands of students who trusted accredited education for professional beauty industry success. Our 19th story brings us to Salt Lake City, where beauty product quality control manager Tyler had been overseeing manufacturing standards and product testing at Mountain West Cosmetics for 8 years. He was known for his attention to quality assurance and his commitment to ensuring beauty products met safety and effectiveness standards before reaching consumer markets. Tyler seemed dedicated to maintaining manufacturing excellence that protected consumer safety and product quality through rigorous quality control and testing procedures. Tyler's quality control expertise ensures beauty products meet safety standards while maintaining effectiveness claims for consumer protection, noted manufacturing director Una during a quality assurance review. His testing procedures help maintain product integrity while ensuring consumer safety through comprehensive quality evaluation and manufacturing oversight. But beauty products were reaching market with quality defects and safety violations despite quality control approval, with Tyler claiming that manufacturing involves complex processes and that quality issues sometimes develop during production despite following established quality control procedures and safety testing protocols. Tyler approved beauty products that caused widespread allergic reactions and skin damage, suggesting failures in quality control and safety testing procedures, reported consumer safety investigator Victor to the quality control investigation team. The safety violations allowed dangerous products to reach consumers and caused health problems that should have been prevented by proper quality assurance and manufacturing oversight. When safety authorities questioned quality control procedures, Tyler provided documentation suggesting manufacturing quality follows industry standards and that consumer reactions sometimes result from individual sensitivities that can't be predicted through standard quality testing and safety evaluation procedures. Investigation revealed Tyler had been accepting bribes from production managers to approve substandard beauty products while falsifying quality control records that showed compliance with safety standards, allowing dangerous cosmetics to reach consumers who trusted manufacturing quality assurance for product safety and effectiveness. He'd been approving products that failed safety testing to maintain production schedules, accepting payments to overlook quality defects that should have prevented product release, and creating false testing records that showed compliance while products contained harmful chemicals and manufacturing defects. The scheme particularly harmed consumers who suffered skin damage and allergic reactions from defective beauty products, while Tyler profited from quality fraud that violated manufacturing standards and consumer safety protection responsibilities. Tyler had been meeting production targets while consumers faced health risks from quality fraud that violated safety standards and product integrity commitments. When manufacturing safety investigators examined his quality control records, they discovered Tyler had approved over 800 defective beauty products while collecting approximately $150,000 in bribes from production managers, endangering consumer health through substandard products that violated quality assurance and safety testing standards. Our 20th story brings us to Kansas City, where beauty contest judge Violet had been evaluating pageant competitions and talent showcases throughout the Midwest for 7 years. She was respected for her expertise in beauty competition judging and her commitment to fair evaluation that recognized contestant talent and achievement. Violet seemed dedicated to maintaining competition integrity that provided meaningful recognition and opportunities for beauty pageant participants through honest and professional judging standards. Violet's judging expertise ensures fair beauty competition evaluation while maintaining pageant integrity and contestant recognition, appreciated pageant organization director Wesley during a judging quality review. Her evaluation skills help maintain competition credibility while providing meaningful recognition for contestant achievements and personal development through beauty pageant participation. But beauty competitions were experiencing judging corruption and predetermined outcomes that favored certain contestants regardless of performance. With Violet claiming that beauty pageant judging involves subjective evaluation criteria and that competition results sometimes generate controversy despite following established judging procedures and evaluation standards. Violet's judging was clearly biased toward contestants who paid additional fees, undermining competition integrity and fair evaluation for all pageant participants, complained contestant Yolanda to the beauty competition investigation team. The corrupt judging denied deserving contestants recognition while rewarding participants who purchased favorable evaluation through financial payments rather than talent and preparation. When pageant authorities investigated judging procedures, Violet explained that beauty competitions involve complex evaluation criteria and that judging decisions require consideration of multiple factors that may not be apparent to contestants who focus primarily on individual performance rather than overall competition dynamics. Investigation revealed Violet had been accepting bribes from contestants and their families to provide favorable judging scores while maintaining false evaluation records that showed fair competition assessment, creating corrupted pageant outcomes that violated competition integrity and contestant trust in honest beauty competition judging. She'd been selling high scores to contestants willing to pay premium amounts regardless of actual performance quality, coordinating with other judges to ensure predetermined competition results, and creating false scoring records that justified corrupted outcomes, while contestants believed they were participating in legitimate beauty competitions. The scheme particularly harmed talented contestants who deserved recognition based on merit, but lost opportunities to contestants who purchased victories through judging bribery, creating unfair competition that violated pageant integrity and contestant development opportunities. Violet had been generating unauthorized judging revenue while contestants faced competition fraud that violated fair evaluation standards and beauty pageant integrity commitments. When pageant industry investigators examined her judging records, they discovered Violet had corrupted over 70 beauty competitions while collecting approximately $110,000 in bribes from contestants. undermining competition integrity and denying recognition to deserving participants who trusted fair beauty competition evaluation. Our 21st story brings us to Albuquerque, where beauty product regulatory specialist Walter had been overseeing cosmetic compliance and safety regulations for New Mexico Health Department for 8 years. He was known for his expertise in beauty industry regulations and his commitment to ensuring cosmetic products met safety standards that protected public health. Walter seemed dedicated to maintaining regulatory compliance that prevented dangerous beauty products from reaching consumers through rigorous safety evaluation and regulatory enforcement. Walter's regulatory expertise ensures beauty products comply with safety standards while protecting public health through effective regulatory oversight, noted Health Department Supervisor Yolanda during a regulatory compliance review. His enforcement procedures help maintain cosmetic safety while ensuring industry compliance with health protection requirements and consumer safety standards. But dangerous beauty products were reaching market despite regulatory approval and safety certifications, with Walter claiming that cosmetic regulation involves complex safety evaluation and that regulatory compliance sometimes requires balancing safety requirements with industry operational needs and market access considerations. Walter approved dangerous hair relaxers that cause severe chemical burns and permanent hair loss for multiple consumers, reported health investigator Aaron to the Regulatory Fraud Investigation Team. The regulatory failures allowed harmful products to reach market and endanger public health through inadequate safety evaluation and enforcement procedures. When health authorities questioned regulatory approval procedures, Walter provided documentation suggesting cosmetic safety regulation follows federal guidelines, and that consumer reactions sometimes result from improper product use rather than regulatory approval failures or safety evaluation deficiencies. Investigation revealed Walter had been accepting bribes from cosmetic companies to approve dangerous products while falsifying safety evaluation records that showed compliance with health regulations, allowing harmful beauty products to reach consumers who trusted regulatory oversight for product safety and health protection. He'd been providing regulatory approval without conducting required safety testing, accepting payments to overlook safety violations that should have prevented product approval, and creating false compliance records that showed safety evaluation while products contained harmful chemicals that endangered consumer health. The scheme particularly harmed consumers who suffered chemical burns, hair loss, and skin damage from products that carried false regulatory approval, while Walter profited from compliance fraud that violated regulatory integrity and public health protection responsibilities. Walter had been meeting regulatory approval targets while consumers faced health risks from compliance fraud that violated safety standards and public health protection commitments. When regulatory fraud investigators examined his approval records, they discovered Walter had provided false regulatory approval for over 300 dangerous beauty products while collecting approximately $290,000 in bribes from cosmetic companies, endangering public health through fraudulent compliance that allowed harmful products to reach consumers who trusted regulatory safety oversight. Our 22nd story brings us to Richmond, where Beauty Industry Trade Association Director Xavier had been representing professional beauty businesses and advocating for industry interests for 9 years. He was respected for his expertise in beauty industry advocacy and his commitment to supporting professional standards that benefited both businesses and consumers. Xavier seemed dedicated to promoting industry excellence that enhanced professional reputation and consumer confidence through effective trade association leadership and business advocacy. Xavier's advocacy expertise supports beauty industry professional standards while promoting business interests and consumer protection, appreciated industry member Yolanda during a trade association evaluation. His leadership helps maintain industry reputation while supporting business success through effective advocacy and professional development programs. But beauty businesses were experiencing regulatory problems and consumer complaints despite trade association guidance and professional certification, with Xavier claiming that industry advocacy involves complex regulatory environments and that business challenges sometimes require adaptation and professional development beyond initial certification and training programs. Xavier's trade association failed to prevent regulatory violations and consumer safety problems that damaged our salon's reputation and created legal liability, complained salon owner Zachary to the Industry Advocacy Investigation Team. The association's inadequate guidance and support allowed safety violations that should have been prevented through proper professional standards and regulatory compliance assistance. When business owners questioned trade association effectiveness, Xavier explained that industry advocacy involves diverse business needs and that regulatory compliance requires individual business responsibility and professional development that may exceed trade association guidance and support capabilities. Investigation revealed Xavier had been collecting membership fees while providing inadequate industry guidance and falsifying professional certification programs that failed to prepare businesses for regulatory compliance, creating professional failures that harmed both businesses and consumers who trusted trade association standards for industry excellence. He'd been reducing professional development programs to cut association costs while maintaining membership fees, providing false certification that didn't meet professional standards, and creating fraudulent industry guidance that failed to address regulatory requirements and consumer safety standards. The scheme particularly harmed beauty businesses that faced regulatory violations and consumer safety problems due to inadequate professional guidance, while Xavier profited from association fraud that violated industry advocacy commitments and professional development responsibilities. Xavier had been meeting association revenue targets, while businesses faced professional failure from advocacy fraud that violated industry support standards and business development commitments. When industry advocacy investigators examined his association records, they found Xavier had provided inadequate professional guidance to over 800 beauty businesses while collecting approximately $350,000 in membership fees from businesses that received substandard industry support and professional development services. Our 23rd story brings us to Boise, where beauty product research scientist Yvonne had been developing innovative cosmetic formulations and conducting effectiveness studies at Idaho Beauty Labs for 7 years. She was known for her expertise in cosmetic science and her commitment to developing effective beauty products through rigorous research and scientific testing. Yvonne seemed dedicated to advancing beauty science that provided genuine benefits for consumers through evidence-based product development and scientific innovation. Yvonne's research expertise ensures beauty products deliver promised results through scientific formulation and effectiveness testing, noted research director Adam during a scientific evaluation review. Her innovation helps develop products that provide genuine beauty benefits while maintaining safety standards through evidence-based cosmetic science and consumer testing. But beauty products based on Yvonne's research were failing to deliver promised results despite scientific claims and effectiveness testing, with Yvonne claiming that cosmetic effectiveness varies between individuals and that scientific research sometimes requires extended evaluation periods to demonstrate long-term benefits and consumer satisfaction with innovative beauty formulations. Yvonne's anti-aging research produced expensive creams that showed no effectiveness despite scientific claims and laboratory testing results, complained consumer advocate Barbara to the beauty research investigation team. The products failed to deliver promised benefits while costing premium prices based on fraudulent scientific claims and research documentation. When consumer groups questioned research validity, Yvonne provided scientific documentation suggesting cosmetic research follows established protocols and that effectiveness evaluation requires long-term studies and individual assessment that may not be apparent through short-term consumer testing and immediate result expectations. Investigation revealed Yvonne had been falsifying research data while accepting payments from cosmetic companies to produce predetermined results that supported marketing claims for ineffective products, creating fraudulent scientific evidence that misled consumers about product effectiveness and safety. She'd been creating false laboratory testing results that showed product effectiveness when actual testing revealed no benefits, accepting bribes to produce research that supported marketing claims regardless of actual product performance, and providing fraudulent scientific documentation that justified premium pricing for ineffective cosmetics. The scheme particularly harmed consumers who paid premium prices for scientifically backed beauty products but received ineffective cosmetics, while Yvonne profited from research fraud that violated scientific integrity and consumer protection responsibilities. Yvonne had been meeting research revenue targets while consumers faced effectiveness fraud that violated scientific standards and product development commitments. When scientific fraud investigators examined her research records, They discovered Yvonne had falsified effectiveness data for over 200 beauty products while collecting approximately $460,000 in research payments from cosmetic companies, misleading consumers through fraudulent science that failed to support legitimate product effectiveness and safety claims. Our 24th story brings us to Tucson, where beauty supply warehouse manager Zachary had been overseeing inventory management and product distribution for Desert Beauty Supply for 8 years. He was known for his expertise in warehouse operations and his commitment to maintaining product quality during storage and distribution. Zachary seemed dedicated to ensuring beauty products reached retailers and salons in excellent condition through proper warehouse management and inventory control procedures. Zachary's warehouse expertise ensures beauty products maintain quality during storage while supporting efficient distribution to retail and salon customers, appreciated distribution manager Charlotte during a warehouse operations review. His inventory management helps prevent product damage while ensuring reliable supply chain operations and customer satisfaction through effective warehouse procedures. But retailers began receiving damaged and expired beauty products despite warehouse quality assurance and inventory management procedures, with Zachary claiming that beauty product storage involves complex environmental requirements and that product condition can be affected by supplier issues and transportation factors beyond warehouse control capabilities. Zachary's warehouse shipped expired cosmetics that caused customer allergic reactions and business liability for our retail operations, complained store owner Diana to the warehouse investigation team. The expired products created safety risks and reputation damage that should have been prevented by proper inventory management and quality control procedures. When retailers questioned warehouse quality control, Zachary explained that beauty product distribution involves complex supply chains and that product condition monitoring requires comprehensive systems that may not detect all storage issues and environmental factors affecting product quality during warehouse operations. Investigation revealed Zachary had been deliberately storing beauty products in inappropriate conditions while accepting bribes from disposal companies to avoid proper product disposal costs, creating product deterioration that made cosmetics unsafe while retailers believed they were receiving quality inventory from proper warehouse storage. He'd been storing temperature-sensitive products in uncontrolled environments that caused product degradation, accepting payments to avoid expensive disposal of expired inventory, and shipping deteriorated products while maintaining false quality records that showed proper storage conditions. The scheme particularly harmed retailers who received unsafe products that created customer safety incidents and legal liability, while Zachary profited from storage fraud that violated warehouse quality commitments and product safety responsibilities. Zachary had been meeting cost reduction targets while retailers faced safety problems from warehouse fraud that violated storage standards and product quality commitments. When warehouse safety investigators examined his storage procedures, they found Zachary had improperly stored over 1,200 beauty products while collecting approximately $87,000 in disposal avoidance payments, creating safety risks that resulted in customer health problems and retailer liability through substandard warehouse management and inventory control failures. Our 25th story brings us to Little Rock, where beauty industry compliance auditor Aria had been conducting regulatory inspections and safety evaluations for Arkansas Beauty Regulatory Board for 6 years. She was known for her thorough approach to compliance evaluation and her commitment to ensuring beauty businesses met safety standards that protected both workers and customers. Aria seemed dedicated to maintaining industry compliance that prevented safety violations and maintained professional standards through comprehensive regulatory oversight and inspection procedures. Aria's compliance expertise ensures beauty businesses meet safety standards while maintaining professional practices that protect worker and customer health, noted Regulatory Director Brandon during a compliance evaluation review. Her inspection procedures help maintain industry safety while ensuring businesses understand regulatory requirements and compliance responsibilities for professional operations. But beauty businesses were maintaining operating licenses despite serious safety violations and regulatory noncompliance, with Aria claiming that regulatory compliance involves complex requirements and that business evaluation sometimes requires education and improvement time rather than immediate enforcement action for safety violations and regulatory deficiencies. Aria approved operating licenses for salons with serious safety violations that endangered customers and workers, reported safety investigator Chloe to the Regulatory Compliance Investigation Team. The compliance failures allowed dangerous business operations to continue while safety violations created health risks that should have been addressed through proper regulatory enforcement and business oversight. When regulatory authorities questioned compliance standards, Aria explained that beauty business regulation involves balancing safety requirements with business operational needs and that compliance evaluation requires consideration of improvement efforts and business commitment to addressing regulatory concerns through professional development. Investigation revealed Aria had been accepting bribes from beauty businesses to overlook safety violations while falsifying inspection records that showed regulatory compliance, allowing dangerous business operations to continue while workers and customers faced health risks from unaddressed safety violations and regulatory noncompliance. She'd been providing compliance approval without conducting required safety inspections, accepting payments to ignore violations that should have resulted in license suspension, and creating false inspection records that showed safety compliance while businesses operated with serious violations that endangered public health. The scheme particularly harmed workers and customers who faced health risks from unsafe beauty business operations while Aria profited from compliance fraud that violated regulatory integrity and public safety protection responsibilities. Aria had been meeting compliance approval targets while businesses operated unsafely from regulatory fraud that violated safety standards and public health protection commitments. When regulatory fraud investigators examined her inspection records, they discovered Aria had provided false compliance approval for over 100 beauty businesses while collecting approximately $130,000 in bribes from business owners, creating safety risks that endangered workers and customers through fraudulent regulatory oversight and compliance evaluation failures. Our 26th story brings us to Fargo, where beauty product marketing specialist Damien had been developing advertising campaigns and promotional strategies for Dakota Beauty Marketing for 7 years. He was known for his creativity in beauty advertising and his ability to create compelling marketing that connected beauty products with consumer needs and desires. Damien seemed committed to developing honest marketing that accurately represented product benefits while appealing to consumer beauty goals through effective advertising and promotional strategies. Damien's marketing expertise creates compelling beauty advertising while maintaining honest product representation and consumer trust, appreciated advertising director Elena during a marketing campaign evaluation. His creative strategies help promote beauty products effectively while ensuring marketing claims accurately reflect product capabilities and consumer benefits through responsible advertising practices. But beauty product marketing campaigns were making false claims about product effectiveness and safety that misled consumers about cosmetic benefits, with Damien claiming that beauty advertising involves aspirational messaging and that marketing effectiveness requires compelling presentation that may emphasize potential benefits rather than guaranteed results for all consumers. Damien's advertising claimed miracle anti-aging results that were completely false, causing consumers to purchase expensive products that delivered no benefits, reported consumer protection investigator Felix to the False Advertising Investigation Team. The deceptive marketing violated consumer trust and created financial losses for customers who believed false product claims and effectiveness promises through misleading advertising campaigns. When consumer protection authorities questioned marketing claims, Damien explained that beauty advertising involves creative expression and that product marketing requires appealing presentation that highlights potential benefits, while consumers understand that individual results may vary according to personal factors and product usage patterns. Investigation revealed Damien had been creating deliberately deceptive advertising campaigns while accepting payments from cosmetic companies to make false effectiveness claims that had no scientific support, misleading consumers about product capabilities while companies profited from fraudulent marketing that violated advertising honesty and consumer protection standards. He'd been developing marketing campaigns that made unsubstantiated health claims, creating false before and after photos using professional techniques rather than actual product results, and accepting bribes to promote ineffective products through deceptive advertising that misled consumers about product benefits. The scheme particularly harmed consumers who purchased expensive beauty products based on false advertising claims but received ineffective cosmetics, while Damien profited from marketing fraud that violated advertising honesty and consumer protection responsibilities. Damien had been meeting marketing revenue targets while consumers faced financial losses from advertising fraud that violated truth standards and consumer guidance commitments. When advertising fraud investigators examined his marketing campaigns, they found Damien had created over 300 deceptive beauty advertisements while collecting approximately $240,000 in payments from cosmetic companies, misleading consumers through false marketing that violated advertising standards and consumer protection requirements. Our 27th story brings us to Cheyenne, where beauty school financial aid coordinator Grace had been managing student loan programs and tuition assistance for Mountain Beauty Academy for 8 years. She was known for her expertise in educational financing and her commitment to helping students access beauty education through affordable payment options and financial assistance programs. Grace seemed dedicated to making beauty education accessible through honest financial guidance that supported student success without creating excessive debt burdens for aspiring beauty professionals. Grace's financial aid expertise helps students access beauty education while managing educational costs through responsible financing and assistance programs, noted Academy Director Harrison during a financial aid evaluation. Her guidance helps students understand educational investment while avoiding excessive debt that could prevent career success and professional development in the beauty industry. But beauty school students were graduating with excessive debt loads that exceeded earning potential in the beauty industry. With Grace claiming that educational financing involves complex loan programs and that student debt management requires personal financial responsibility and career planning that may exceed school guidance and assistance program capabilities. Grace encouraged me to take out $50,000 in student loans for beauty school, but beauty industry wages can't support that debt level, explained financially distressed graduate Isabella to the educational fraud investigation team. The excessive debt prevents me from starting my beauty career and creates financial hardship that should have been prevented by honest financial guidance and realistic career counseling. When students questioned educational debt levels, Grace explained that beauty education requires comprehensive training and that educational investment supports career development that may require time and professional growth to achieve full earning potential according to individual career success and market opportunities. Investigation revealed Grace had been encouraging excessive student borrowing while receiving kickbacks from loan companies that profited from high-debt educational financing, creating financial hardship for students who couldn't repay educational loans with beauty industry wages, while Grace profited from debt manipulation that violated student financial protection and educational guidance responsibilities. She'd been steering students toward high-interest loan programs that exceeded reasonable debt levels for beauty careers, accepting payments from loan companies that profited from student debt, and providing false career income projections that justified excessive borrowing for educational programs that couldn't support the recommended debt levels. The scheme particularly harmed students who faced financial ruin from excessive educational debt that prevented career success, while Grace profited from loan fraud that violated student financial protection and educational guidance commitments. Grace had been meeting loan origination targets while students faced financial devastation from debt fraud that violated educational financing honesty and student protection standards. When educational fraud investigators examined her financial aid records, they discovered Grace had processed over 400 excessive student loans while collecting approximately $95,000 in kickbacks from loan companies, creating financial hardship for students who trusted honest educational financing guidance for their beauty career development. Our 28th story brings us to Helena, where beauty product patent specialist Ivan had been evaluating cosmetic innovations and managing intellectual property protection for Montana beauty patents for 9 years. He was known for his expertise in beauty industry patents and his commitment to protecting innovative cosmetic developments through proper intellectual property registration and enforcement. Ivan seemed dedicated to supporting beauty innovation through honest patent evaluation that protected legitimate inventions while preventing fraudulent patent claims and intellectual property theft. Ivan's patent expertise protects beauty innovations while ensuring legitimate intellectual property rights for cosmetic inventors and product developers. Appreciated patent law specialist Julia during an intellectual property evaluation. His evaluation procedures help maintain innovation protection while preventing fraudulent patent claims that could harm legitimate inventors and product development in the beauty industry. But beauty companies were receiving invalid patent approvals for cosmetic innovations that didn't meet patent requirements. With Ivan claiming that patent evaluation involves complex technical assessment and that intellectual property protection sometimes requires balancing innovation recognition with patent system accessibility for beauty industry inventors and product developers. Ivan approved patents for beauty products that were obvious modifications of existing cosmetics, creating invalid intellectual property that undermines legitimate innovation, reported patent investigator Kevin to the Intellectual Property Fraud Investigation Team. The invalid patents allow companies to claim exclusive rights to common beauty formulations while preventing legitimate competition and innovation in the cosmetic industry. When patent authorities questioned approval procedures, Ivan explained that beauty patent evaluation involves technical complexity and that innovation assessment requires consideration of subtle improvements and formulation advances that may not be apparent through simplified patent evaluation and obvious innovation standards. Investigation revealed Ivan had been accepting bribes from cosmetic companies to approve invalid patents while falsifying evaluation records that showed legitimate innovation assessment, creating fraudulent intellectual property protection that harmed legitimate inventors and prevented fair competition in the beauty industry. He'd been approving patents for obvious cosmetic modifications that didn't meet innovation requirements, accepting payments to provide intellectual property protection for non-innovative products, and creating false evaluation records that justified invalid patents while legitimate inventors faced unfair competition from fraudulent intellectual property claims. The scheme particularly harmed legitimate beauty innovators who faced unfair competition from invalid patents while Ivan profited from patent fraud that violated intellectual property integrity and innovation protection responsibilities. Ivan had been meeting patent approval targets while inventors faced competition fraud that violated patent standards and innovation protection commitments. When patent fraud investigators examined his evaluation records, they found Ivan had approved over 200 invalid beauty patents while collecting approximately $170,000 in bribes from cosmetic companies, undermining innovation protection through fraudulent intellectual property evaluation that prevented fair competition and legitimate invention development. Our 29th story brings us to Casper, where beauty industry insurance specialist Jasmine had been managing liability coverage and risk assessment for Wyoming Beauty Insurance for 8 years. She was known for her expertise in beauty business insurance and her commitment to providing appropriate coverage that protected businesses and customers from risks associated with beauty services and product sales. Jasmine seemed dedicated to ensuring proper insurance protection through honest risk assessment and coverage recommendations that supported business security while protecting consumer interests through comprehensive liability coverage. Jasmine's insurance expertise provides appropriate beauty business coverage while protecting both business operations and customer interests through comprehensive risk assessment, noted Insurance Director Kyle during a coverage evaluation review. Her risk evaluation helps ensure adequate protection while maintaining affordable coverage that supports business success and customer safety through proper insurance planning and liability protection. But beauty businesses were experiencing inadequate insurance coverage during liability claims and customer injury incidents, with Jasmine claiming that beauty business insurance involves complex risk factors and that coverage limitations sometimes require businesses to understand policy restrictions and additional protection needs beyond standard liability insurance and basic coverage options. Jasmine sold inadequate insurance that failed to cover customer injury claims, leaving our salon financially responsible for medical costs and legal liability, explains salon owner Liam to the Insurance Fraud Investigation Team. The coverage failure created business financial crisis and legal problems that should have been prevented by proper insurance assessment and adequate liability protection for beauty service operations. When businesses questioned insurance adequacy, Jasmine explained that beauty business insurance involves complex liability factors and that coverage evaluation requires understanding business risks and policy limitations that may require additional protection and risk management beyond standard insurance recommendations and basic coverage options. Investigation revealed Jasmine had been selling inadequate insurance coverage while accepting kickbacks from insurance companies to minimize coverage while maintaining premium pricing, creating liability exposure for beauty businesses that trusted proper insurance protection, while Jasmine profited from coverage fraud that violated insurance adequacy and customer protection responsibilities. She'd been recommending insufficient liability coverage that failed to protect businesses during customer injury incidents, accepting payments from insurance companies to sell minimal coverage at premium prices, and providing false risk assessments that understated business liability needs while businesses believed they had adequate protection through proper insurance coverage. The scheme particularly harmed beauty businesses that faced financial ruin during liability claims, while Jasmine profited from insurance fraud that violated coverage adequacy and business protection commitments. Jasmine had been meeting insurance sales targets while businesses faced liability exposure from coverage fraud that violated insurance protection standards and business security commitments. When insurance fraud investigators examined her coverage recommendations, they discovered Jasmine had sold inadequate insurance to over 300 beauty businesses while collecting approximately $120,000 in kickbacks from insurance companies, creating liability exposure that resulted in business financial losses and legal problems through insufficient insurance protection and fraudulent risk assessment. Thank you for joining me tonight on Drowsy Tales Daily, and may these stories guide you into peaceful sleep with renewed awareness of the importance of beauty industry accountability and protecting consumers from cosmetic companies and beauty professionals that would exploit their trust during vulnerable moments of self-care and appearance enhancement. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow night for another collection of fascinating Reddit stories designed to help you drift off to sleep.